Do you know what your financial health is? If your answer is I have no idea what you're talking about, this video is for you. The state and stability of an individual's personal finances and financial affairs are called their financial health. If you were a business, let's say, how would your financials look? Will you consider investing or buying stock on that business? Knowing your financial health is the first step towards improvement, and it is easier than you might think. Typical signs of a strong financial health include steady flow of income, rare changes in expenses, and strong returns on investment, and also a cash balance that is growing. Today, we'll break down the basics of assessing your finances, assets, liabilities, income, and expenses, just like a business does. By the end of the video, you have a clear view of where you stand and what to improve or where to improve. First, let's talk about assets. In personal finance, assets are anything valuable that you own, like cash, savings, investments, or property. Just like a business has assets, so do you. Your assets are the foundation of your financial health. To get started, make a list of all your assets. Add up everything you own. If you are familiar with the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you notice that this definition of assets is different from regular accounting. This is because he's focusing on cash flow and how assets impacts an individual's financial freedom, rather than a strict accounting principle. But in order to understand his ideas, having basic accounting knowledge is important to win in the game of money. In finance, the term liabilities are debt, like loan, credit card balances. Liabilities hold you back or your business to growth, so understanding them is crucial. List of the liabilities, including any debt and recurring payments. Knowing this helps you to get a realistic view of what you owe. Step 3. Track your income. Now, let's talk about your income, the money coming into your life. Just like revenue is vital for businesses, income is essential for your financial growth. Identifying all your income sources, whether it's from your salary, from a side gig, or for investment returns, this will give you a clearer picture of your financial strength. Make a list and see if your income is stable or if there is areas where you can increase it. Step 4. Calculate your expenses. Let's talk about expenses. Anything that costs you money. Think of this as your business costs. The goal is to reduce unnecessary spending and allocate resources wisely. List all of your expenses and categorize them into fixed or variable. Fixed like rent, car payments, and variable like entertainment or dining out. Once you have a list, you can identify which expenses you could reduce. For example, subscription you don't use anymore, or some hidden fees you might not be aware of. Apps like Rocket Money are great for this part of the assignments. It can help you a lot. Now that you listed your assets and liabilities, your income and your expenses, it is time to calculate your net worth. Net worth is simply your assets minus your liabilities. If your net worth is positive, that's a good sign. If it is negative, that's okay too. Now you know where you stand and you can start planning to improve it. If you do this over time, let's say 3 months or a year, you can see the trend that can tell you if you're improving or not. This is the foundation of your financial health. Over time, the goal is to grow your assets and reduce your liability. Once you have a better understanding of those simple accounting concepts, we can go more deep into investment concepts. Another important indicator is a P&L or income statement. Now we are simply looking into income and expenses to understand if you are in a deficit or a surplus. If it is positive, that's great. It means that you can start planning towards your financial goals. If you're in a monthly deficit, that's not that good, but it's okay because now we can improve the situation by understanding your expenses. A great way to improve is by budgeting or maybe tracking your expenses. There are many methods to do both things, budgeting and tracking expenses, and then you can adjust your situation. So that's your personal finance health checkup. Knowing where you stand is the first step towards financial freedom and growth. When performance is measured, performance is improved. It is important to understand your current situation and your goals in order to set up a plan. If this is the case, I will be making a video of how to set up your financial goals for 2025. Don't forget to comment your financial goals in the comment section and subscribe if you would like to have more tips on how to take control of your money one step at a time. Thank you for watching.